neighbourhood fight over a surveillance camera. The Allens say they're uncomfortable in their own home because their neighbour is spying on them with a camera pointed directly at their bathroom window.
Her camera's there.
Mine's
Her
here,
camera, you have just hosed it.
He's a lunatic. He's not normal.
Just put the fire out and everything will be all right.
I'm burning off. You are such a loser.
It's the neighbourhood war in paradise.
Well, my neighbour's got a camera directly behind this window here that points into my bathroom.
On one side, Brad Allen and his wife Anita.
How would you describe that, Anita?
Weird. Who does that? That's just weird.
You want to tell us why you've got a camera pointed in your neighbour's window?
Please don't come onto my property.
On the other side, neighbour Glenn Gower.
Listen, I'm going to say to you once more.
It's not a police matter.
Can you explain to us why
Can you explain to us why you've got a camera trained in your neighbour's window?
I don't even like having a bath up here anymore because I feel as if, even with the window shut, that I'm being watched. And it's unnerving.
Is he a peeping Tom, do you think, or is he doing it to annoy you?
I think he's just doing it to intimidate me and annoy me.
Get it ready. Watch it.
You know, he's trying to annoy me by blowing smoke into my house, so...
And you're convinced that's what he was doing?
Definitely.
Brad recorded this incident on his phone.
There you useless piece.
And he's accused me of wetting his daughter with the water. He had her there filming because he was trying to provoke aggression from me, I believe. And then he just, you know, got all aggressive.
Her camera's there.
Mine's here,
Her
mate.
camera, you have just hosed it. Look at it, you just hosed the camera.
This beautiful beachside suburb is the last place you'd expect the locals to be at war. But Brad says things have become so bad with his neighbour that they've traded blows. It happened a month ago in the street. Brad says he approached his neighbour Glenn to ask him to remove that camera pointing into his bathroom window, and when he did, Brad says Glenn punched him.
I went up to ask him about the camera, ask him to remove it, and he just laughed at me. He threw a punch at me, and a couple of blows were exchanged, and it's been reported to the police, and it's under investigation at the moment.
They say you've assaulted them, Glenn.
Bring the police if you
You've nothing to say about this, Glenn?
Stop harassing me, please.
We're not harassing you, Glenn. We're standing on the footpath. We're asking you questions. You told us to come here. We're here.
And that's just what happened. When we first caught up with Glenn, he insisted we go to his place to look at his bath cam.
But you've clearly got a camera pointing in their bathroom window.
I haven't. And if
Well,
you say
it looks
that,
like
if you say it without any proof, it looks like it. That's why I'm going to take you back there, and then you're going to say to me in front of the camera that you are wrong and all these accusations are wrong. Let's go. Simple.
His place, and Glenn had a change of heart.
I won't answer any questions unless you are honest, and that's it. So.
Well, Glenn, we're just here to ask you your side of the story. Are you going to tell us your side of the story?
Mate. Sorry, mate.
You won't tell us your side of the story? You won't tell us why you've got a camera pointed in your neighbour's window?
I told him when we bought the block, he was going to have dramas with him, and that's exactly what happened. I would describe him as a neighbour from hell.
Builder Adrian Batista renovated the Allens' home before they moved in. He says Glenn Gower made his life hell.
You know, he threatened one of my concreters because he got there at 6:30. He wanted to have a punch-up with him on the street.
Serious?
Yeah.
Just started abusing me with very bad language and basically telling me to
Get lost.
get lost.
Glazier Paul Dixon says he also got abused by the Allens' neighbour.
Yeah, I'm just absolutely disgusted. I mean, they're lovely people. I've worked for them personally, and you couldn't meet nicer people, and they don't deserve it.
So it's quite rare, even publicly, to hear about these sorts of disputes in a fairly affluent and otherwise civilised neighbourhood.
Associate Professor of Sociology Linda Cheshire says 60% of homeowners say they've been involved in a neighbourhood dispute of some kind. And Linda says when it's this bad, mediation is the only solution.
But with professional mediation, it's entirely possible that this could be resolved.
The Allens say a dispute over damage to Glenn Gower's property when they renovated made things worse.
Has given us a $30,000 bill when it's really about a $5,000 fix.
He has never lifted one finger to fix the property. He has...
You told us he'd spent thousands repairing the property.
Well, there you go.
You were just trying it on.
Come and have a look. Come and have a look at the property, and we'll go and see how you think it looks at the moment now.
After inviting us home and then refusing to speak to us, Glenn calls police, which disappoints the Allens, who say police have told them there's nothing they can do about the camera pointing in their window.
And they said, well, he's not breaking any laws, we can't help you.
And I hope that this will teach people that whinge and carry on aren't always right, because this guy has been harassing us for 12 months now.
You know, we don't want to walk out into the pool area, we can't walk out the side of our house, we can't have the window open in the bathroom. It's quite intimidating and stressful.
Well, if I had have known I was moving next door to him, I wouldn't have bought the house. We wouldn't have moved in. We would have run a mile.
And Glenn Gower tells us he plans to sell his house because of the battle with the neighbours.